Hey everybody, this is Ryan from Justify or Just Do It Coaching, and I want to share something with you. I am somebody who, believe it or not, I use my own sheets for this, but I make a list of tasks every day that I need to accomplish towards my goals, something I do in my coaching. And it's funny, as I'm sitting here doing it, I am going away for 4 days, and I will be away from work. I am donating my time to something that is very dear to my heart, and I am going to be away. I am going to focus on that as it's one of my yearly goals to do this. So the planning process for me for tomorrow, which is the last day I'll be around before I go, is a difficult one because I got a lot to do. And as I'm sitting here with my notepad for my list of things to do and my daily accomplished list and going through all the things that need to get accomplished just in your everyday life, make sure bills are paid, things are taken care of. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, wow, this is a little overwhelming. This is something I do on a daily basis. Um, so, as a coach, I'll tell you, it is not easy. But those who want change and massive change and results in your life will do what is not easy, or what is better known as what is hard. You will do what is hard in order to get what you want out of life. Um, is this getting done? I was literally, it's late in the evening right now. I was laying in bed with my wife. She fell asleep. I kind of kissed her on the head. I said, I actually got a lot to do tomorrow, and I haven't planned my day properly for all the extras I need to take care of. And within running it through my head but not having it written down, I realized I have a coaching call tomorrow that I almost forgot about. This is a paying client, and we rearranged the schedule because I'm going to be out of town for him to do this, and he agreed. And because it's not on our normal day that I personally typically coach, um, I almost forgot about it. You must plan your days so you don't forget. We are human. I am working with a new client now that I am realizing. He hasn't quite realized it yet. I'm allowing him to do certain things just so it formulates a pattern, not just something I think off of a couple um, actions that he's taking or inactions that he has the habit of believing. He's a highly intelligent person that I almost think, and we'll see here in the next week or two, that he doesn't have to write things down. He doesn't have to take notes. I see it within his list. He doesn't even want to write down his list like, oh, I'll just get it done. This is documentation. Again, this is not easy. It's not easy to remember everything. That's why we have calendars. That's why we have notepads. We are human, and in today's day and age, we are distracted by so many things. Facebook, media, cell phone constantly going off, work, family, relationships, catastrophes, weather being bad, planes being delayed, buses being late, car breaking down, that it's hard for us to retain everything that's going on. So having a notepad close by, which I do so often, I always have one next to me, and if I don't have the notepad, I have my notepad in my phone. Guys, keeping track of what you want to accomplish is not easy, but it's a hell of a lot easier than the consequences of not living the life that you want. I'd much rather be up late right now planning out my day to have success tomorrow than the latter. And the latter being is I go into 4 days off having things left undone that should have been undone. So feel free to not have to remember. Feel free to write down a list. Feel free to reference that list several times throughout the day until all the things are complete. We're human. And I'll share this with you. As much of a list person as I am, as much success as I have in my life, as much as I get accomplished personally, and I do have lists, my wife yells at me constantly for having these notepads around the house with notes all over them. And she constantly says to me, why can't you just remember it? And I'll share this with you. Don't tell her. I probably get a lot more accomplished than she does on the average day. But don't let her know that. She might be watching this video pretty soon. I might get in trouble. But it's because I plan out my day. It's because I don't rely on my scattered brain. I'll admit it. It's scattered all over the place with thoughts for you guys, thoughts for me, things I need to get done. And I choose to not forget by writing things down. And sometimes 10 minutes after I write something down, I'll go off. A few hours go by, and next thing I know, I'm referring to my list. And guess what? I forgot I wrote it down, and it wasn't even that long ago. It's amazing how things come in and out of this crazy brain of ours so fast, so quickly, that we forget. How many times have you gone into the kitchen or the other room to get something, and you get in there and you're like, what did I walk in here for? Why rely on that muscle or organ in our body that isn't that reliable when we could write things down? I'm not saying write down what you need to get in the next room. I'm just saying the bigger things in life need to be documented so that we take care of them. So I'm Ryan from Justifier Just Do It Coaching. I just wanted to share that, guys. Have an amazing, amazing day.